receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase
to show them
for the top receiver in the country. Syracuse University and the home of the Orange, a place lovingly called the Dome.
I can't hear my game on the TV.
Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
I'm streaming if you want to watch my stream. But I'm just kind of like frustrated right now because I can't hear the game.
Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway.
It's weird, I can't hear the game.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
Or anything at all. Even like when I go to the PS home screen. So I'm playing with no sound.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here or they can sell out.
Hey, Frank.
The pressure.
I was watching a little bit of your game earlier, and yeah, and I was like, why did you press when you were down a touchdown and you came out like it's some weird ass defense where like everybody was down, then he just hit you. Yeah, but it fucked you up because that like you can see it coming. I mean, he doesn't know how to make a read, and he was just gonna throw it up because he saw everybody down.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't watch. After that, I wasn't able to watch. Like even. And then that's what I don't like. I'm like, why can't he put y'all at a neutral? Yeah.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by
turn down the volume
was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense.
Cheated shit.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to man inside, but nowhere to go.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He had like 1,500 yards in 3 games, Stafford.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught for the completion. Brings in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0.
That's laughing. Kind of laughing a little bit. So in the beginning, he would. And nobody understands the music. Even Spanish people say that.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
No, come on.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They not following each other or something like that on Instagram. So rough. Night.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
She don't look too good after the pregnancy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown.
Oh my God, that's what I get for fucking.
The foot race to the end zone.
Fucking blitzing.
No offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Nice. Go never the job.
After is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Damn. When did that hit? In the 3rd quarter?
Fields
The 4th quarter?
Outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Booker. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. It is intercepted. He's bringing it back.
I just love how your corner plays that perfectly.
And he steps out of bounds. A solid return.
And I have a
set up his offense here.
cutter ability on that receiver.
To take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive
Why didn't he catch that?
like that very often.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Tight end makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. It's caught. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Orange. A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it here.
This is my go-to.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
That's cool, but I just don't know how to fucking post it on there. He does this.
Wants to throw it. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And the returner steps out. They mark the football right there.
Good time when it's like slow. It's slow. This is fast.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent...
Are you gonna play or hop on college?
Here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Syracuse lines up quickly.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that 1st down that will kick them into that gear.
The ball is caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
A completion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
2nd down after that short completion. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Drive now from the 35. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. It's a shotgun run home. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Is this the dude that sounds like Satan? Someone joined that guy that asked that question. He sounded like the devil, dude.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
That wasn't him? Oh, okay.
From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Design quarterback run. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They can't stop him. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to convert with a sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. take that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Single back takes the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense comes back onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy. Short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that will give them the lead now.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. The running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. Looks like Syracuse will have the 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Syracuse lines up quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here we go. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. They mix it up with a run. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff again. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Toss play, running right. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Snags a quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Here we go, third and short in the seventh play of this drive. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They go with a direct snap. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Fighting off the defender. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus.